Hi, in this session I would like to talk to you about one of the products I created for some of my clients that had concerns about the functionality of their kidneys. You know, the kidneys are a wonderful device in the sense that they purify your blood. Again, in the sense that what they do is as the blood passes through the kidneys, they filter out all of the toxins so that they can be eliminated with the water, which we would call urine, and we get all the garbage out of the system. However, some people have concerns about the accumulation of calcium being retained in the kidneys. Now, under normal conditions, that never happens because your kidneys have their own divine intelligence. As I've said before in other sessions, the body is God's creation and it has divine intelligence. So in this case, your kidneys knows what it needs to retain and what it can let go of. However, in some instances, the kidneys end up retaining calcium. When that occurs, it's because the individual is going through doubt on some levels. Because calcium is symbolic of strength. Other signs of doubt at work in relationship to calcium would be bone spurs and also spinal stenosis. Now, as I said, the kidneys are self-regulating, and if you give them what they require, then they will operate at optimal efficiency. And if there is a tendency in the family history for kidney stones, then take into consideration the teaching that is in Exodus, and I forget the chapter and verse, but it says something to the effect that the sins and iniquities of the father will be passed on for 3 to 4 generations. Now, what that means is that the concepts that we maintain, part of our belief system about who we are, is passed on to us by our parents. They may have gotten it from their parents who got it from their parents. And we are the manifestation of those concepts at work in this particular life cycle. So if doubt is an aspect of your reality, then yes, there may be some potential for calcium accumulation. So examine what's going on in your life and examine where you think doubt may be at work. And if you understand why you have concerns about that being affecting you, you know, you may feel you don't have the wherewithal, you don't have the finances, you don't have the authority. There are many things that can trigger doubt. The more that you understand, the less likely you are to have an issue. So with kidney factors, which is what we're talking about today, everything in there is designed to support your kidneys so that they operate at optimal functionality. And it contains magnesium and vitamin D to assure assimilation of calcium, as well as some fabulous herbs that I've listed here on the side. And I know that if you have concerns about your kidneys and you look at the family history, you know, the way that we get around the family history in terms of health is by nourishing our body. And that's what naturopathy is about. And that's why I recommend an organic diet, do lots of exercise, and high potency supplements. Because if there is a lacking of anything, it will create an imbalance and disharmony. So by nourishing your body back to, or to maintain homeostasis, balance, and harmony, you'll never have a problem. So if there are concerns about the functionality of your kidney, look at kidney factors. I know you won't be disappointed. Thank you for your time, and I hope you have a fabulous everything, and you can really let go of the toxins, let go of the doubt, and let life flow the way that it should, with you having vim, vigor, and vitality based on strength, which leads to personal power and quiet strength. Thanks. Take care.